Freeze-dried coffee is sometimes used. Since you bought it a while ago, you're not sure if it's still in good condition. We'll answer your question. Also helpful if you prefer coffee. Is freeze-dried coffee perishable? Does freeze-dried coffee go bad? Freeze-dried coffee is harmless. If stored properly, coffee can be consumed after its use-by date. Coffee doesn't degrade because it's dry. Old coffee lacks flavor and aroma. Fresh instant coffee is always better. Does freeze-dried coffee expire? What is its shelf life? As said, freeze-dried coffee never spoils. It's an advantage over ground coffee. Read about ground versus brewed coffee. Coffee containers don't have expiration dates, they have best before dates. Despite appearances, there is a difference. Check the jar or package's date to see how long coffee will last. Coffee will retain its freshness and aroma until then. If you regularly drink freeze-dried coffee, it won't last 2 weeks. Having only coffee makes you worry about its shelf life. Freeze-dried coffee has a best before date, not an expiration date. When does freeze-dried coffee expire? How long after expiration can freeze-dried coffee be consumed? Freeze-dried coffee lasts 2 to 20 years. Unsealed jars of freeze-dried coffee can last 20 years if stored properly. Wetness is required. Refrigerate or store freeze-dried coffee. Moisture shortens instant coffee's shelf life, so be careful how you store it. Storing conditions of instant coffee. Coffee grind storage is vital. Instant coffee is the same but requires less care. Simple rules can preserve your instant coffee. How should instant coffee be stored? Low oxygen environment. Instant coffee is packaged in low oxygen air. Oxygen can cause oxidation, which degrades coffee. Packed coffee oxidizes just like brewed coffee. Unopened instant coffee won't oxidize. If you've opened your coffee packet or jar, don't let too much air in. First, keep instant coffee airtight. Instant coffee should be fine. When you open the jar or container, air enters the instant coffee. Keeping coffee in an airtight container prevents overexposure to air. Your coffee won't be destroyed even if air slips in and causes oxidation. This is one reason unsealed instant coffee might go bad. No direct sunlight. Ground or instant coffee shouldn't be stored in direct sunlight. Sunlight increases fresh coffee's oxidation risk. This applies to instant coffee granules and powder. Keep coffee in a cool, out-of-the-sun place. It's fine to refrigerate coffee. If your pantry faces the sun, store instant coffee elsewhere. Always a dry spoon. Never use a moist spoon to scoop coffee. Wet spoons add moisture to coffee jars, which can lead to mold and pathogens. The coffee will become soggy and useless unless you use it all at once. Dry your coffee spoon. With this guidance, instant coffee will last longer. Use single-serve packets. All of the above difficulties involve coffee jars. Open and store your 3.5 or 10.5 ounce jar of instant coffee carefully for best results. Single-serve coffee packages prevent all of these problems. Single-serve packets are great for occasional coffee drinkers. It's also a good choice for coffee aficionados who rarely prepare their own. You can buy and store these packets without worrying about their quality. Open, utilize, and discard a package. Freeze-dried coffee saves space.